Hi, my name is Joan Jerry, one of the founder members of Rafiki Multiplayers of Information, which we in short call Rafikistry. Rafiki is the Kiswahili word for friend, and we at Rafikistry aim to be able to reach teens in a friendly way, in a non-judgmental way. At Rafikistry, our key mission is that we would be able to make sure that the young people, the teenagers, are able to reach their full potential. In Kenya, we have about 7.2 million people aged between 12 to 19 out of the 40 million Kenyans we have. So we see that the population pyramid is more based at the bottom. It's very wide at the bottom. So then, as it is with every teenage population we would have, we do find that indeed we do have a problem. We have problems here and there, and teenagers are more often than not a misunderstood society. But we would like to be able to enhance and harness their skills, their energy in a meaningful way.
I am Sheila Wanjiko. I am from Zimmerman, and I'm 21 years old, and I came to know about Rafikistry when I was 19 years.
I'm James Masharia from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm 19 years old. I joined Rafikistry back in 2010 when I was 17 years old.
Kwa majina naitwa Grace Waithera. I'm 16 years old.
I'm Tom Welwatch, and I am 17 years old. I've joined Rafikistry 2 years ago.
Rafikistry work in an area called Roysambu constituency, and more so we work in places called Kahawa West, Zimmerman and Kedorai. That is where we work. And yes, as we have heard, the teen population is quite magnificent. One of the things that you will notice is that there's a lot of urbanization happening in Kenya. And so as a result of that, you will also find that the housing, the spacing is much less, and therefore we find that teenagers have a bit of a problem in that they don't know where to go. At Rafikistry, we are already carrying out quite a few programs. We have 3 main programs. We have what we call the Amazing Race. We do this every April holiday. The Amazing Race is supposed to reach to teens for them to be able to talk about teamwork, navigational skills, and also for them to realize their potential to be able to relate with people in terms of their social networks. That's the key thing about the Amazing Race. We are able to provide life skills for them, and they are also able to learn how to have clean fun as teenagers. Wow.
Amazing Race, what edition? Season 2 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I get a good opportunity to know where Kenya cinema was. I get a good opportunity to talk with new people, to meet new places, to create friendship with new people. So I can say Amazing Race has helped me so much as a teenager, especially when we work as a team.
I had such an experience with Rafikistry, with the events that I've gone to, such as Amazing Grace and the Face Up, which they've really helped me socialize with fellow teenagers and even know my strengths and weaknesses in my life also. And I've really loved the commitment of the organizers of who plan the events. They are very committed. They give us quality events which you would spend a lifetime to always remember the experience you had.
Another program we have is Kike. Kike stands for femininity, is a Kiswahili word for femininity. But apart from that, Kike also stands for keep in, keep empowered. We provide, under Kike we have 2 projects we are doing so far. We have one which we call the Sanitary Towels and Empowerment Program. In short, we call it STEP. And with this, we go to schools, primary schools, and we get a group of girls, teach them reproductive health, and also are able to give them or provide for them sanitary towels every month. It is important that girls be kept in school, and it is important that they do get to learn about their bodies and the changes that are happening in them in order for them to be able to manage them, their adolescence well. Under Kike, we also have Nawiri. Nawiri is a Kiswahili word for blossoming. When girls are finishing primary school and moving on to secondary school, we give them an experience, something they've never had experienced before. In our Kenyan culture, in some cultures, we have boys being celebrated, going through a rites of passage, going through circumcision, but nothing really for girls. So we as Rafikistry thought it is important that we have an exclusively girls program. And like we say, we want the girl to blossom. We actually say that she grows into a respectable lady, girl, G-I-R-L. That is what we do with Nawiri. We have elderly women who will mentor and support. The key thing about Nawiri is that throughout the 4 years of high school, we will be able to give the young girl, the young lady, some insights into growing up and be able to walk with her and mentor her throughout her high school life.
Rafikistry walikuja shule, tulikuwa wasichana 25, kajiunga, wakatusaidia na pads, sanitary pads, walikuwa natuelimisha wasichana kukosa sanitary towels. Tuseme wengine kauna nguo au unaweza kata nguo kitambaa na si mzuri ama godoro, mattress, yani vitu zingine chafu nazo si nzuri. Anaweza kaa nyumbani kwa sababu ukienda shule utakuwa na uoga, ukikaa chini huwezi simama, unaogopa. Sasa tuseme shule ni mixed, so ukisimama unaogopa maboi wakipata tuseme things sawa takuchekelea. Mimi imenisaidia sana kwa sababu sometimes mtu anakosanga pesa ama mzazi anakosa pesa, sa at least nilikuwa nakosa shule kutoka nipate the whole year na nilikuwa class 8, at least wamenisaidia sijaikosa shule kwa sababu ya materials.
We at Rafikistry also have another program, Face Up and Bling It On. With Face Up and Bling It On, Face Up is for the girls and Bling It On is for the boys. Bling is about wearing bracelets and jewelry, global world. We find that outside beauty has also caught up with the teens. So we at Rafikistry try to teach teens that it's not just about outside beauty, but also about inner beauty, which encompasses a lot: self-awareness, being psychologically fit, and being aware of the surroundings and knowing which is the correct way to go.
There was also the Face Up, where we got to model, and I got to learn the modeling steps from there. It was really awesome. And the dudes also modeled. That was awesome. They walked on the runway. It was really, really good.
Hello, jag heter Alfa. Jag kommer från Afrika, Kenya. I'm a junior board member of Rafikistry TLC, which is a teen life center. And I've worked with it since it began, and I've seen what we can do as teens and what we can be able to achieve if given that space to be able to acknowledge ourselves and get to know ourselves better, and even get to understand what we can do with our talents and abilities. But you get that there has been some limitations in terms of we taking TLC, the Teen Life Center, to another stage where we get a very good space, because one thing that we have managed to see is that we can reach to very many teenagers, but now there's been a lot of challenges in terms of a space to actually bring them together and make them discuss their issues, make them have that safe space between them and get to discuss what they're going through. As I was as an exchange participant last year in Norway, where I went through Norwegian folk high school where I was taught a lot of things like dancing, music, and that safe space whereby a teenager can actually get to realize him or herself and even be able to relate to others outside school without any kind of exams or any kind of papers to be written, but just be yourself and get to acknowledge that you are a teenager and the problems you're going through are actually problems that you need to tackle into and not face away from.
And what we are finding is that we have on average about 30 teenagers for every activity we do, and one of the key things we would like is that instead of having these teens in all these locations where we are able to reach them, and sometimes they go and fizzle out, go away, we do not know how to get them sometimes, we would like to have a center, a place, a bigger place than what we're having right now. We only have offices right now, but we would like to have a place where the teens can come and be themselves, a safe haven for them, and also not apart from just being a safe haven for them, where we can be able to have a central point so that those who are able to reach out can go and serve as peer educators, and if not, then they can be able to bring their friends in. As you hear, we at Rafikistry are carrying out we are already carrying out some programs and some projects. Are we able to reach full potential? No. For example, one of the things we are having is that we do a sanitary towels program. Last year, unfortunately, our target was at least to reach 4 schools, each with 25 girls. That would have meant we'd have been able to reach 100 girls, but we were not able to. We were able to reach only 1 school. Amazing Grace, we do find that yes, we were able to send out the teenagers to a place where they could go and find in the city center, but yet again we would like to make it a bigger experience, a more fulfilling experience for them. One, because we do not have space, is that we have to hire out hall space. Sometimes we are not able to do that because we are not able to finance this particular project. So indeed we are really trying, yes, but we do find that along the way we have our challenges and we are not able to fully reach the teen population as we would like to.